Have you ever felt really, really discouraged that for some reason your work feels empty? That it doesn't feel like the work you're doing is fulfilling? That you're just churning mud? That you're stuck in a rut? My name is Ed Trevors. I'm an Anglican priest in the Diocese of Nova Scotia and Prince Edward Island. I get to serve in the beautiful town of Shelburne, Nova Scotia, in the awesome, wonderful parish of Christ Church, Shelburne, that sits on the ancestral and the unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. Today I want to talk about why our work feels so unsatisfying sometimes. Now, before we get started, I completely understand not everybody feels this way. There are a great number of people feel like they are completely satisfied in their work. They feel great about what they do, when they do it, how they do it, all that stuff. But it's not true for everybody. And as a matter of fact, sometimes, because comparing ourselves to others is a perfectly normal part of our human existence, because we don't feel satisfied by our work when so many others are, we can feel like we must be doing something wrong. And that doesn't help us come out of the rut. It doesn't help us come out of that place of misery. And so today I want to offer you an idea about why you may feel this way. In our world, it is commonplace for us to go to work for a certain number of hours a day and be paid for those hours on a regular basis. And then we take that money and we use it to pay for things like rent and gasoline and food, and to put clothes on our children and to put shoes on our feet. And if we're very lucky, maybe we even have a little bit left after all of our bills are paid that we can do something fun, something entertaining. And the cycle goes on. Week after week, month after month, year after year, that's what we do. We go to work, we get paid, we pay our bills. We go to work, we get paid, we pay our bills. We go to work, we get paid, we pay our bills. And every now and then we have enough that we can do something special with it. And that is exactly the problem. Again, some people work incredibly well. They do incredibly well in that structure. Some of us don't do very well in that structure at all. I'm one of them. I'm one of them. Sometimes when I find myself doing the same work over and over again, that I'm not doing things that inspire me, I'm not doing things that invoke a passion in me, I feel like I'm in that rut. My work feels incredibly unsatisfying. It feels unfulfilling. I feel as though I'm just spinning my wheels. The reason why I feel that way, the reason why many people feel that way, is because our work does not allow us to engage what is a very, very common human need. And that need is to create. We have a desire to create. We have a desire to be innovative. We have a desire to be imaginative. We have a desire to launch our dreams, to try something risky, to try something new, and to see what could happen. We have a desire to start something and to see how it unfolds. Here's the crazy thing. We have a desire to be like God. God is the great creator. Our whole story begins where God decides it's time to create. It's time to spend a few days in the mud and to build something and to see what happens, to cut it loose and to start it up and to see how it will spin and how it will all turn out. We have a desire to be like our Creator. We have a desire to experience the exhilaration that God must experience when a new life comes into this world, when a new plant breaks through the soil, when a new creature is born to a mother, when a new planet spins into existence from cosmic dust. We have a desire to build and to give birth and to grow. This isn't knocking people that do their work on a day-to-day basis and are happy in those routines. Not at all. It is not a knock. We're just not all built the same. You and I, we have a desire to be innovative and creative and imaginative. We have a desire to take something and to make it work. We have a desire to create something out of nothing. If you are one of the people out there like me who finds themselves occasionally in a rut because of the routines that they live, that they find their work to be unsatisfying and unfulfilling, then I would encourage you to take the gifts that God has given you and to find ways, maybe they're new, maybe they're old, but find some way of unleashing your creative energy, of unleashing your imagination, of unleashing your desire to give birth to something new, of unleashing your desire to create something out of nothing. But now I want to bounce this back to you. How do you get out of your ruts? How do you get out of those places where work seems to be unfulfilling and unsatisfying? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, may the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May you know the peace of being in God's presence. May you feel the exhilaration and the wonder of being a creator. Amen.